Welcome to a new series that we shall call Utah Raptor Life. We see this male Utah Raptor. He's looking around. See if there's any other predators. Seems that there isn't. He goes back to this red female. Seems that they only had one egg left. In fact, the female Dilophosaurus has got the rest of their eggs. It seems that we can still see the sperm of this male in the nest. This female is very proud. Even though she's sad that all her eggs are gone, most of her eggs are gone, she's still proud that this one little egg is still holding on for dear life. The male looks around, but he hears a roar. It is lethal from Spinosaurus life. The female wants to help her mate, but she wants to keep her egg protected. She decides to quickly bury the egg. She's done the best she could. As the male tries to bite into the jugular of Leafhorn. Leafhorn bites onto the leg, breaking it. The raptor cries out in pain. Enraged, the female jumps onto him. Onto Leafhorn. Leafhorn flees. Checks up on her mate. He slowly gets up. He'll be fine. Another attack from Leafhorn will kill him though. He slowly limps near the nest. She's back down on her eggs, and the male rests. A couple hours has passed by, and Leafhorn is going to try another attempt to get the egg. The male shakes. She tells her mate, "Be careful." And out of the blue, Leafhorn rams into him. She tries to bear her best to bear the egg. She knows her mate is weak. She couldn't bury that much. They also scratching at Leafhorn's side. He's leaving some scars. The female uses all of her strength to hold him down. The male slowly gets up. And he helps his mate hold each one down. Little did they know. Pteranodon seen their egg. And it picks it up. The female sees that the pteranodon is carrying her egg away. And she runs after the pteranodon. The female pteranodon flies away. And it drops the egg. I think the egg is landed on some dead ferns, but it starts to hatch. A baby Utah raptor comes out of the egg. And we shall name, and his name is Omega. He sees his parents, and he says to follow him. Omega is running from the pteranodon before he is stuck on top of a small tree. And the pteranodon is searching for him. You know, he wants to jump down, but he's scared. I think he might hurt himself. All I can do is watch his parents help. The male limps to his child. Omega looks down at him. The male wants him to jump. He can catch her. The male will try to catch him. And Omega's too scared. As Omega is about to jump, before it snapped the neck of the male. She starts feasting on the body, and she thinks that the female Utah raptor is dead. Her lifelong mate, dead. Enraged, jumps the leaf horn, scratching her up, biting at her. She checks the leaf horn's dead, and she roars in victory. She can say that leaf horn is dead. She tries to get her child to jump down. She climbs a tree, grabbing the child. Omega's mother looks down at her. She quickly tries to dig. But the dirt is too hard here. She digs the nest real quick, telling her son to get in, telling Omega to get in. She tells him that everything will be okay, but the female notices leaf horn is nowhere to be seen. Did leaf horn really retreat? Rammed into the side of the female. She's eternally bleeding. Her ribs have punctured one of her lungs, and the impact of hitting the ground has broken her leg and her arm. Omega gets out of the rubble, gets out of the moss. She cries out. Frozen in fear, Omega is not able to move. He stares at the child. knocks it away, not caring. She knows that it won't be able to make it on its own. Being only a couple minutes old, a push can really hurt a newborn raptor or Utah raptor. The trainer has to pick up Omega. Leafhorn watches as Omega gets carried off. Omega is going to claim this territory as hers. Leafhorn's going to claim this territory as hers now. And she decides to rest under this huge tree. Trinodon has dropped Omega, and Omega runs. But the female Trinodon hot on his pursuit. He didn't notice the male megalosaurus behind him. We see this Jugmark made ditch. I guess you have to make the decision to jump or be eaten alive. But the Megalosaurus or the Pteranodon. And he jumps. The Megalosaurus watches them. As a female Pteranodon flies down. The Megalosaurus has landed on the female Pteranodon. He realizes she's dead. Takes a bit meat off the wing. He realizes he's in the ditch, and there's no way out for him. He knows that this is the only food he can survive on, besides Omega. He's landed on a huge fern. The Megalosaurus looks around. Omega slowly backs away. As you can hear, this place is falling apart slowly. But he didn't know. A female Dilophosaurus is behind him. The female Dilophosaurus fought the two Utah raptors for their territory for years. Till the Dilophosaurus is rammed into the Megalosaurus. The female Dilophosaurus has been here for a few months, starving. She'll try her best to fight over him for his food. The Megalosaurus is about to push the female Dilophosaurus in there. Before he gets one good bite of his head, giving him head trauma. Getting a good bite of his jugular. She thinks she has won. Before he has ripped the head off of the female Dilophosaurus. He starts to drag it before he's lost his meal. gets on top of the drain. Omega's laying down as the Megalosaurus approaches. He's died from his head injury and his jugular injury from the Dilophosaurus. He slowly walks away. He feasts on this Velociraptor. He's strong for a baby raptor. He flips the entire Pteranodon over. A couple of hours have passed by. You can see the dead female Pteranodon and the Megalosaurus. You can see that his eyes are rolled up in his head from his injuries. It seems that Omega was resting. He's so traumatized about his parents dying and Leafhorn killing his parents. He hopes someday he can avenge his parents. Unlike Max, he stayed with his mother for around a couple months or a couple weeks before she died. I think it was around 2 months. But Omega, he's only a few hours old. His parents have died when he was only 6 minutes old. For the trip, he grabs as much meat as he can in his mouth. And he walks. He moves ahead with the Dilophosaurus. The strain seems very heavy, but it is a huge storm that came by yesterday, and it is very slippery with all this strength. The drain goes far down. It either leads to a lab, a Genmark lab / facility, or giant pipes into the mangrove forest where they've built. And he goes in. A couple hours have passed by. This area looks very familiar to the abyss, the Genmark collapsed building / abyss area they've been in. It is actually a collapsed building, and all the stones were actually from a big part of the rock desert. And he somehow ended up in the rock desert above these huge ferns. He decides to rest in the rock desert for a couple days. The rocks are a little hard, so he decides to pull off a huge leaf. For a little baby, he's very intelligent. He rests on it. Thank you for joining us in Utah Raptor Life.